In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Alabaster Hardcover notebook. I'll go over the specs, I'll do a paper test, and I'll tell you what I like and don't like about this notebook coming up. Blake here with Blake's Broadcast. On this channel, I review fountain pens, paper, and ink, and as always, I put links in the show notes in the description below. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, it really helps out my channel. Alright, let's get on with the review. So here we have the Alabaster Hardcover notebook. This was a notebook that was recommended to me by one of my subscribers, and I'm now blanking on the name, so I'm sorry about that. Let me know in the comment section if it was you. Let's go through the specs. So this notebook costs $24 in hardcover form. You can get the same one in softcover for $22. It comes in gray, black, and this nice tan color. The aesthetics are really good. I like this Alabaster debossed logo here with the pot with the crack in it. It looks really nice. And they did a good job matching the elastic strap here. Now, it's A5 size only. It has 80 sheets of an 80 GSM Japanese gray paper. So it's 160 pages, and it's a gray paper color, which is kind of interesting. The notebook is Smith sewn. There are 7 signatures, and we have an elastic strap. Looking on the back here, or on the side rather, we have Alabaster on this quarter jacket here, and we can see it's made in China, and you can see their Alabaster logo here embossed. Creativity, beauty, and faith. So interestingly, they do make Bibles. I think that might be their primary business, but they also make very nice notebooks. So let me take off this little jacket here, and we can get a better look at it. So we have a very nice sort of faux leather cover here. It feels very high quality. It has a little bit of softness to it. Very nice, very good looking notebook here. So elastic strap. We have the paste down here. Create beautiful things. There's a texture here, more like a letterpress machine than an embossing machine. But feels very nice, looks nice. They have this thicker gray paper, and then it does match the gray paper that we have here. In terms of the ruling, you can see we have quite a thick rule. The lines are rather thick is what I mean, and this is a 6mm rule, so it's actually not a very wide rule, rather narrow. At the bottom the margin is 9mm, and at the top looking at about 7. So interestingly, they put a bigger margin at the bottom. I don't know why they did that. And then in here we have a bookmark, nicely matched again to the cover. They did good attention to detail on this notebook. I like it. Now, 7 signatures, which admittedly for 160 pages is not amazing, but it's relatively well done. We get good flexibility here, not too much resistance. It does lay pretty flat. It's not the flattest, but pretty good considering 7 signatures. We do have a pocket here in the back, which is paper. And that's pretty much it in terms of the features. So now the paper test. This was kind of interesting. This paper, I didn't really know what to expect with a gray paper, but being from Japan, there was a good chance that it might be quite nice, and I will say that it is nice. If you look at the front here, we have no issues with feathering at all. Everything here looks very, very nice. And we actually do get some sheening on the Iroshizuku Tsukio that you can see here on this Mont Blanc OBB. Looks pretty nice. Now on the back, very good fountain pen performance. We have no bleed through at all on any of the fountain pens. That's a complete pass for me. Now the Sharpie came through, this Copic Sketch came through, the Pilot Oil drawing pen, and the Staedtler Lumocolor permanent marker. Everything else was totally good. So for any normal pen that you want to use on this notebook, you're going to be just fine. The paper is pretty smooth, not the smoothest, but there's not really much of a texture to it. It's very nice to write on, and I enjoy the change of having this gray paper from the normal white or ivory paper that I'm used to writing on. So for $24, it is on the expensive side, admittedly. I like the looks of it a lot. I like the interesting paper, which performs really well. I do think it's worth that. They did a good job with this. So what are my pros and cons for for the Alabaster Hardcover notebook. The biggest pro for me is the fountain pen friendly paper. The performance is very good. It's a gray color, which is weird, but I like the variety. I like writing on something different, and this works really, really well with fountain pens. I like the design of this notebook. There's nice attention to detail. Everything in it feels high quality. Cover has a very nice feel to it. I just like the looks and feel of the notebook. Now, in terms of cons, we only get 7 signatures, so it's not the best lie flat binding I've seen. It requires a little bit of work to get it, completely flat, but it will do it. You're getting 80 sheets, so 160 pages, a little bit less than I normally like. It's also $24, so not the cheapest notebook. The price of everything is going up, so maybe $24 is going to be the new kind of standard price for these hardcover A5 notebooks, but normally $20 is kind of where I would expect this to be, so it's a little bit on the pricey side. But other than that, I don't really have any other cons. Do you guys have this notebook? Do you like this notebook? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more fountain pen paper and ink videos, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much, and until next time.